Legal experts have been poring over the indictments of both the Trump Organization and their CFO, Allen Weisselberg, for the last week and a half, basically since the moment those indictments came down. And these experts, the people who know what to look for in these indictments, former prosecutors, all those folks, have found things that the average, everyday, non-legal person likely would have overlooked. And one of those items that they have found, they believe points to the fact that Donald Trump's kids may be the next to be indicted. And here's what it is. Let me read this. In the indictment for the Trump Organization that came out last week, prosecutors single out 7 companies. Wallman Rink Operations, LLC, Trump International Golf Club, LLC, Mar-a-Lago, Trump Productions, LLC, VH Property Corp., which is the parent company of Trump National Golf Club in Los Angeles, Trump Las Vegas Development, LLC, and Trump CPS, LLC. While the indictment only names Weisselberg, the other executives mentioned in the indictment could include Trump's children who held top roles in these organizations, specifically his eldest daughter, former senior White House advisor, Ivanka Trump. So what does that matter, right? What does that mean? Okay, there's 7 companies that they've also listed in addition to the actual Trump Organization. And this is Weisselberg, and there's other executives. What does all this mean? I'm going to try to distill this as best as possible. What this means is that these companies, according to the indictment, could also be involved in similar schemes. And the other executives that they talk about, which, by the way, these are LLCs, so you're talking about only a couple people at the top, and it is likely Trump's children. In fact, in many cases, we do know it is Trump's children. So if the big business was doing this same thing, it's likely the other businesses were doing the same thing with regards to the conspiracy to defraud the government with regards to paying taxes. And they explain a little further here too. Case in point, the report notes Ivanka's attachment to Trump Las Vegas Development, LLC, where she was once listed as a vice president. According to federal disclosures, the company was established to collect development fees on Trump Ruffin Tower, a combination hotel condo building in Las Vegas. But those disclosures also show the company's underlying value isn't clear, and its income has swung wildly. The business posted no income at all in 2014 and 2015, then hauled $8.1 million in 2016 before reporting no income again in 2017, the year Ivanka left the company. It pulled in a little over $3 million annually for the next 2 years, then went dormant. There has to be a real business purpose to the company, legal experts explain. So what are these entities doing? Are they actually engaging in business? Or are they just there to pay compensation some years? So prosecutors might be looking at this, according to these legal experts, could be looking at these other corporations as what basically would amount to a money laundering operation. Now, I'm not accusing them of laundering money, by any stretch of the imagination, but these essentially become pass-through corporations. Oh, we've taken in money here. We need a place for it to go. We'll stick it in this Trump Development LLC. And then Trump Development LLC that year, being the year that they get to take the money, pays it out. It's an LLC, so you pay out 100% of it. Was it taxed? Was it not? We won't know. But the fact that Trump's kids' names are all over all of these other businesses, these legal experts say that these businesses would not have been listed in the indictment if prosecutors didn't already know something about it. They say that these indictments, every indictment, and indictment in general, is always very carefully worded. They don't put frivolous crap in indictments. So these experts, these former prosecutors who do this or did this for a living before they retired, are saying these businesses are in there for a reason. The mention of other executives are also in there for a reason. And reason seems to dictate that the only thing tying former executives and these properties together are all of Trump's children. And that's why they believe they could be the next to be indicted.